Legendary T-Lock stream.
Commentating. Literally the first time?
Yeah.
Wow.
First time commentating, yeah.
Crazy. I would assume that a man with your insight and your history with Smash Brothers as a competitive game would have been on the mic at least once.
I had a couple stints, like with SWG when they had a stream. I did a little commentating there, but I did not.
Shoutouts to SWG, dude. Smash Bros. Gaming. Dude, bring me your SWG knowledge into this. We've got Jayce and Emery here in loser semifinals, doing excellently, going up against Kaze and Xillion, rocking the yellow team.
Yeah, me and Q played against Kaze and Xillion. Definitely that Robin Incineroar hurts a lot. Robin likes Xillion will sit back and charge up Thunder if no one's approaching him, and he'll get Thoron, and then look for opportunities to basically punish people punishing Kaze with Thoron.
Right there.
And if they get to the right percents, they'll just straight up die.
Yeah, it makes sense. And I mean, especially when you got Incineroar just to walk up front and tank all the damage, it makes a lot of sense. And I mean, red team, despite losing that stock, like, they're going to be running a pretty similar strategy, right? Like, they've got a big beefy guy to tank up front and then somebody to run support in the back. So yellow team does Incineroar for the former and Robin for the latter.
Yep.
And then red team does DK to tank and Palutena to run back up with her big hitboxes and, of course, that explosive flame.
Yep, yeah. I feel like, though, in this instance, that DK is not really going to be in the front lines as much as Incineroar, because Incineroar has kind of those fast options. DK is probably looking, he's definitely looking to stock tank, but also he's the heavy hitter. He wants throws into him where he can just clap them, up smash or down smash, and just end them right there.
Yeah, I mean, he's a whiff punisher, so it's a little bit of a weird fit in doubles sometimes, but yeah. Either way, man, even game so far, pretty much. I mean, Jayce is one stock, or not one stock down, but a higher percent of everybody else. But now, you know, Kaze joining him there, like, dead even right now.
Yeah, the percents aren't too off. Kaze and Jayce definitely the ones at risk of dying here. But Kaze's gonna love the rage, especially if he gets revenge off and he gets that lariat. Like, it definitely can kill Emery or Jayce pretty easily.
Ooh, and Xillion accidentally team-killing Kaze there with the Thoron. They trying to punish Jayce, who is getting a punish of his own. My gosh, he went deep.
Catches that air dodge from Xillion and just down airs him. Sorry, Palutena's air down air is like the one spike down air it just doesn't feel good to get hit by.
No, like, this move is mediocre.
Yeah.
I would rather not get hit by it. I'd also rather not get hit by a DK right about now, because this is like the percent where, especially in doubles, he's going to be setting you up real hard.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Wow, Jayce is just going in. He just busted right through Xillion's zone and went straight for Kaze.
Yeah, they're just keeping Kaze off stage, and like both of them occupied. Definitely keeping them separated. Don't let them get together, and not letting Xillion get the charge on his Thunder. But now you see they go back to their respective corners, and it's like resetting neutral and doubles.
As close as you can get to neutral.
Exactly.
Kaze missing that Alolan whip there. I think that was a little bit of him just getting messed up by the fact that DK's a big body, and that, of course, messes with the timing of the Alolan whip.
Yeah, it might have been intentional, because sometimes Incineroars will do that because if he gets it at that angle, it puts them off stage. So then it just resets an edgeguard scenario where Incineroar is actually in advantage there.
Makes sense. Set up for an edgeguard situation.
Yeah, or get him off stage and then go the 2v1. But definitely dangerous percents here for both teams. Like, yellow team's definitely, you know, any blow of the wind is gonna kill them.
Dude, and Emery just went right in there to try to make that happen. Not with just a blow of wind, but a gust, I would say.
DK almost died.
Jayce just missing the ledge with that up B, and now, you know, we talk about how the 2v1 is so important to establish right there. And wow, that does kill even the fat DK.
Yeah, that back throw definitely a lot more powerful than it looks, but
it's got some heft.
Slams you on the ground. But
name of the game is base knockback, man.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely wasn't out of their hands even in the 2v1 there, because I mean they're both over 150. Like, DK, any back air, like most any aerial is going to end someone's stock, and that back air is so safe to kind of space out. If he played that game and got one off where they weren't shielding or caught him off guard, then it's the 1v1, and still, like, grab, back throw, they're just dead.
I mean, like, again, we talked about it. DK's maybe not going to be stock tanking as much, but you said it. He's going to be sitting back and trying to find those moments to get those big hits in. And Emery had a couple of them, but in 2v1 situation, especially when you got, you know, a zoner and a long-range fighter like Robin on the screen, it's just hard to maneuver that big body.
Yeah, for sure.
Back to Pokemon Stadium 2, I think that, you know, for the red team, again, they're gonna have to deal with the fact that Xillion's just gonna be content to sit back and throw a lot of projectiles and whiff punish mostly. That's been the big thing, is that he's been finding stocks and finding big opportunities by just whiff punishing, and then suddenly his team has the stage control and they're double juggling.
Yeah, I mean, and it's hard for DK because DK really wants to find a way in, but he doesn't want to insert himself into the middle of these 3 characters that all have good, you know, kind of combo breaker hitboxes, fast aerials that come out, and then he ends up being the combo food. He gets 0 to 60 or something like that. So he needs to find a way to like disrupt the action on his partner while also not inserting himself into it. Yeah, no, I mean, like, he's very, like, no middle ground at all. Like, he's either the one that is absolutely getting destroyed or the one that is absolutely destroying. That up air is, you know, for all intents and purposes, a sword. There is no hitbox on DK's, or hurtbox on DK's head during that move, but plenty of hurtboxes on Emery that are getting taken advantage of right now. Already lost that first stock and looking to lose another one. Jayce going down as well. So once again, strong start from Yellow Team is the story. Yeah. Oh, Kaze. All right, trying to take advantage of that arc fire on him, but not going to find it. Once again, continuing to just drop Emery off the stage with that Alolan Whip instead of going for the big damage. And I feel like at that percent, that could be a really good setup into maybe a Xillion like 11th Sword Aerial. Yeah, definitely would look for, you know, opportunity. It's just like a throw, like command grab throw. If you know the angle and have a move that sends out a predictable angle, it's really good to help set up hits for team combos or team kills. Plenty of time to you know, realize your situation and adjust accordingly. Okay, good reaction from Kaze watching Emery get up with the side B. If he kept holding shield, it would have broken his shield surely. And if he dropped it alone, he could have just gotten grounded. But instead, Kaze reacted and hit him accordingly as he got up. Wow, 11th Sword there is so good. But yeah, you're saying it, man. I mean, like, and I think that boils down to the fact that, what you were saying boils down to the fact that, like, every character on this screen is a whiff punisher. They don't really force you to make decisions in neutral unless they push you into a corner with good stage control like Palutena or Robin will do. But for the most part, it is waiting for you to do something and then reacting to that. They're not forcing your hand. Yeah. And Xillion content to just go right to the corner. Missed the V reverse there. And unfortunately, he's not there to help Kaze, who gets his stock taken out. But man, once again, Xillion, as much as he's staying back, means that he is keeping those stocks online and get that snipe off stage. I was about to say Yellow Team with a really comfortable lead, and now it's incredibly comfortable having 3 stocks to Emery's 1. And I mean, again, he's a big body. It's hard for him to kind of get in there without, you know, getting whiff punished essentially. Like he can hit Kaze, and then immediately after he's going to eat a Thoron or Arc Fire. Like it's very risky for him to commit to any punishes without he himself getting punished. Yeah, I mean, DK is a grappler, man, and you can see he's not allowed to grab because he will get punished for it. So he's just got to find a way to, you know, maneuver around with the DK aerials mostly. And yeah, that ledge guard seems he's just bombarding him at the ledge with all sorts of projectiles. You got Incineroar there down tilting. Ooh. Wow, every which way getting sent there. Xillion and Kaze holding it down, man. Both times getting into the 2v1s and not cracking a single time. Just had really good setups, and it looked like those 2 characters mesh really well in that situation. Yeah, you hate being left in that scenario in doubles where you're just the cannon fodder and you're just between 2 people just going back and forth. It's like Smash 4 Cloud and Air. Yeah. You're in it for the ride. There's like, no off the train. What can we do? What can we possibly commit to this DK? It's like Nair to creativity. Many crimes can be committed between these between these 2 characters, man. I mean, Levin Nair may as well be like Cloud Nair at like 80%, but at any percent. that move is so disgusting.